Hello, folks. Welcome to the Vinson Voice, a weekly television show where we talk about what's going on in and around your Carl Vinson VA Medical Center. We service over 49 counties?
49 counties.
49 counties. So we and 32,000 veterans?
Yes.
Holy cow. So welcome to the show. And today I got with me our volunteer service chief, Dr. Corshea Thomas. How you doing, Dr. Thomas?
I am doing well, Greg. How are you?
Good.
And thanks again for inviting me back to the show. I know it's been a while. I've missed you guys out there, so it's glad to be back with you again.
That's right. My co-host, she'll be hosting one of these shows here very soon. So put it on your calendar. I'll let you know.
We'll see about that.
Yeah, got you. All right. So, Dr. Thomas, we got the holiday season is getting ready to come up.
Yes. Yes.
We got we're less than 6 months away from.
Yes.
All of our, usually it starts in November.
Yes.
And then, we're busy all the way through March.
Actually, it starts now because right now we have several things coming up.
Okay.
First of all, I'm going to talk to you about some different dates we have coming up at some time. So, first of all, we have our stakeholders town hall meeting that's coming up.
Okay.
And that's actually coming up this Wednesday.
Right.
And that's where our community comes out. Our veteran service officers come out, and if they have any questions or anything for our director, that's the time that they share those.
Okay.
So that's going to be on the 29th, and then for the stakeholders, it's actually going to be at 10 o'clock in the morning.
Okay.
And so then after that, we have our Making Stand Down, which is going to happen at daybreak, and it's going to be from 10 to 2 o'clock.
Okay.
And what that program serves is when people come together in a community and address our homeless situation. As you know, our homeless situation seems to be expanding, especially in the rural communities.
Yes.
So we'll have a lot of people coming out with different resources, food, clothing, different hygiene kits. So we're really going to be putting forth supporting our veterans and helping them get back on their feet. Okay. And we may even have some different apartment people who actually may actually get them housed at that time.
Oh, okay.
But we're still working on that.
Through our HUD-VASH program?
It's through our HUD-VASH program and just other organizations that are coming that's willing to rent to our veterans. So Joan Oxley is heading up that program. Okay. But if you're out there and you would like to get involved, please reach out to us here at the VA, and we'll put you in contact with Joan Oxley concerning the Making Stand Down that will be held at daybreak. Okay. And also, the next thing we have is our POWMIA coming up. Okay. Yeah. And so we will be having that on September 21st, and it will be at 3 o'clock to 4 o'clock. Okay. Then we will have our fall carnival, which that's fun.
That's usually fun.
That's really
very fun.
Yeah.
We've been doing that for what, about almost 5 years now?
Yes, yes. And so, and you're a part of that too. You come out and you tape it for us, but that's where we have our veteran service officers. They come out, the community come out. Right. We have food, we have different games that take place there. That's right. We have dance contests, we have entertainment. Wow. So we have a lot going on.
That's right. So bring your families. Bring your family. Once you bring your family out, we're going to have stuff for the kids. So, each veteran service organization, they usually set up tables and have little games and stuff like that. So, bring them out.
And we also have a health fair, too. We have the health fair, too.
That's right.
So, so we have a lot of things coming out. And that will be October 13th. And that will be on a Saturday from 9 to 2 o'clock. So please come out and bring your families.
I think they're going to be are they doing flu shots with the health fair?
Sometimes we do flu shots. We
that
don't
might be
know
something
just
we need to bring up.
Yeah, so we'll talk to Ms. Jennifer Stokes about that, and we'll find out whether or not we'll be doing flu shots.
Okay, all right,
okay.
Cool. Right, so what else is going on? We got all the stuff coming up in November and December, getting ready for the holidays.
Yes.
And so do we have anything? Well, of course, we got the Veterans Day program.
Yes.
November 11th at 11
o'clock.
11 o'clock.
Yes. And we do know that that's on a Sunday. So, and a lot of you church goers, so for those of you who would like to still come out and celebrate with us our Veterans Day, we will have a chaplain service right after, so you don't have to miss your church service. So please come out and celebrate with us.
All right, that's good. And then, of course, the stuff we got for Christmas.
Yes.
We're already starting to gather stuff
yes.
for the Christmas. We've got the one we got the parade that's going to be downtown. I don't know the date on that yet, but then we also have our Santa shop. And stuff where we have our the veteran service organizations come in and they put out stuff for our veterans here that are in the hospital where they can come pick up items and do kind of like shopping and stuff, only they're donated items and stuff, so it's kind of free for them and stuff. They can get stuff wrapped up for their families and grandkids and we know about them grandkids, don't we?
Oh, don't we now?
Yes.
Yes.
We sure do.
Yeah. But anyway, so the thing about Christmas, so just while Greg and I are here, I can go ahead and start letting the community know the type of items that we need. We now have about, I think, maybe 10 or 15 females. We're really beginning to see an influx in females.
Right.
Our female veterans are now beginning to come more to the VA.
That's right.
And we're glad to serve them.
Absolutely.
So, but one of the things that, so we need, because we usually receive a lot of donations that's tailored towards the males.
Right.
But this time, like I said, we have an influx of females. So we would like to have things like house coats, house gowns, bedroom slippers, underwear, hair care products, feminine hygiene products. These are just some of the things that we need for our females, and also clothing. We need you females, when you clean out that closet, please bring your clothing to us here at the VA. We'll be more than happy to take those donations for our females. And like I said, you know, since we do have an increased number of females now, that's one of the things that I'm really pushing for Christmas, is for our females to really be able to have a really good Christmas. So when you start putting together that list, just don't forget about females. Please bring our male clothing also, but we really need things geared towards our females.
Any specific sizes that you're maybe short on?
I would say probably, now going back to our males,
Yes.
usually for our males we need medium and large. We have a great influx of larger sizes,
Yes.
but for some reason, you know, our males, we need the smaller sizes, I would guess 34, 36 pants, medium and large shirts for males.
Right.
And for women, I probably would do large, extra large, and probably no more than a 2X, just to be safe for the female size, because usually when you're buying nightgowns and things along that, they usually just either go by extra large, you know, sizes like that. And bedroom slippers, I would say probably starting from a 6 to maybe a 9. So those are pretty good sizes for our females.
Well, that's awesome.
Yes.
You know, you're doing a great job down there in our volunteer
service.
service.
I appreciate that. I really do.
You know, when she's talking about the clothing and stuff, we do have a clothing store for our inpatients where
every
they come
Thursday.
Every Thursday.
Every Thursday they get to come and shop through the clothing store, and also we put together when they come new into the VA. We also have personal care kits that we put together for the veterans. So anything that people would like to donate, like shaving cream, body wash, just anything. We hardly ever turn anything away. The only things that we really cannot accept, just because we really don't have the room for, are things like appliances. So we can't accept appliances. And let me say this too. So women clothing, when you clean out your closets, that's fine. But when it comes to the female undergarments and house coats and nightgowns and things like that, all those type of things must be new. Any underwear, socks, anything along those lines must be new. I just have to say that because sometimes people think they're really, you know, given. And, you know, so usually if we do get items like that, we still keep it. We give it to we donate it to other organizations who might be able to use it, you know, for other purposes. But for the VA, those type of items have to be new. But now the clothing don't, just the undergarments.
Just like undergarments.
Yes. Yes.
All right. Well, Dr. Thomas, I appreciate you being on the show today, and you're, like I said, doing great things down there in our volunteer service.
Thank you. It's all about the veterans.
That's
all
right.
about the veterans.
That's it. All right. So, folks, we'll be back with more Vinson Voice.
Badcock Home Furniture and More is your home store where you'll find great savings on new living room sets, sofas, love seats, recliners, and more. Badcock Home Furniture and More has great savings every day on bedding and bedroom sets. Shop Badcock Home Furniture and More for a great selection of dining room sets, and save every day on electronics and appliances at Badcock Home Furniture and More, 1927 Highway 441 South in Dublin. Call 275-3144 for more information, or stop by and see Wendy and Tim Sumner or any of their friendly staff today at Badcock Home Furniture and More, where no credit is ever refused.
I had my wedding out here May 5th. It was beautiful. Mr. Richard is amazing to work with, very attentive to detail, and keeps everything very nice and neat out here.
Mr. Nesbitt is a top-notch fella. He's a very honest and wonderful person to do business with. He makes everything easy.
He always makes sure it's in tip-top shape. I definitely would recommend Mr. Nesbitt and this place.
We're conveniently located just 1 mile off Interstate 16 on Highway 19. Let our team take care of every detail of your next event. Call us today at 278-1295 or 278-1217. Renesda Banquets and Events, 1827 Highway 19 South, just 1 mile south of Interstate 16 in Dublin.
Hello folks, welcome back to the Vinson Voice. I'm your host, Greg Swartz, and I got a special friend with me right here. He's more like a brother to me. He's actually my nephew, but you know, because his mom is my wife's sister. That's right.
Correct.
So we are related by marriage.
Yeah, he's my uncle.
There, I hear you, man, but you're more like a brother to me.
Yes.
So it's Anthony Brown, and he's a former Army. He's an Army veteran.
Army and National Guard veteran.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right. You did 19 and a half years.
19 and a half years.
And fellow Desert Storm veteran. Okay. Yeah, yeah. I was in the infantry, and you said you were in COSCOM at Fort Bragg.
Fort Bragg.
Man,
yes.
Shoot. Yeah, but that was a time, wasn't
yes.
it? I keep telling people, you know, when you see them, you saw them pictures of the oil fields burning and stuff. And to actually be there, I mean, it's like noon. It looked like it was midnight.
Oh, yeah.
Because of the smoke cover and stuff. So it was really, it's something. It's a little different to see. You know, when you see it live instead of on pictures and stuff like that, and you're like, man, you know, when you
just can't believe it.
Exactly.
Believe it. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
When you see the pictures, man, you're like, wow. You know, I was there.
That was part of history. Yeah.
That's it. We were breathing that stuff in and.
So, almost 24/7.
Holy cow, man! It's part of that Desert Storm syndrome stuff.
Yes.
You know, we
correct.
We're suffering for it now. Okay, we are suffering for it now.
Yes.
But I mean, we're okay.
Yes.
We're able to work and here we are.
Here we are.
You know? So Anthony, you know, both of us have kind of progressed since we've been here at the VA. We both started out in police service.
Yes, both started out in police service.
I went to this job here, photographer, and video, and all that. And you went to
peer support and
peer
mental
support.
Health. Yes,
and you're a certified peer support
specialist.
So tell us about the peer support specialists and what they do.
Peer support specialist does a variety of things. We deal with the homeless, we deal with the substance abuse, SATP, and we deal with soldiers that suffer from post-traumatic stress syndrome. I'm primarily in the homeless program. I deal with a lot of homeless veterans, trying to get them established and try to get back out there in the world today.
Right. Okay. So you know, I mean, it's to me, it's an honorable job.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Because you're out, you get to share your story with these veterans and try to bring them in.
Yes, I do.
Try to bring them into the system because we're trying to end veteran homelessness.
Yes.
And it's tough when you're, you know, as a veteran, seeing your brother or sister out there on the street
struggling.
Struggling, and it's really it gets kind of emotional sometimes.
It does.
You know, I mean,
it gets very emotional.
Yeah, I mean, I've done some photography for, you know, some of these homeless stand-downs, which is what we're getting ready to talk about.
Yes.
And it's touching, man. It's really touching. You see the guys and girls walking around with, you know, the items that they get, and just to see, it's just heartwarming, you know, that we can kind of provide them services.
That's true.
For the veterans.
It is, because, you know, every year we do a time point and count, and we get a chance to walk around in these different areas, and you see a lot of these veterans that's on the out here on the streets, just living out here in the street, and awareness need to be, you know, brought about upon that, because you have a lot of veterans in these 49 counties that we cover, homeless veterans.
That's right.
We're trying to contact and get in touch with and see if they're eligible for VA services.
Absolutely.
So, yes.
Okay. So anyway, what we're talking about, we're getting ready to talk about the Macon Stand Down, which is going to be on September 7th.
September 7th from 8 a.m. Until 2 p.m.
Okay. And where's it going to be located
It's going to be located at Daybreak on Walnut Street in Macon, Georgia.
Okay. All right. So if you know anybody that needs, you know, needs some kind of services and stuff, which is, again, was what we're getting ready to talk about, have them come out to Walnut Street at Daybreak. That's the name of the place. And on September 7th, you know, at, you know, just about 8 o'clock, you said 8 o'clock to 2.
8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
So what kind of services are we going to have there?
Services that you're going to have out there, you're going to have dental screening, you're going to have health screenings, you're going to have, they're going to feed the veterans, they're going to be able to shower, they're going to be able to get haircuts. Also, if they meet the criteria as a veterans, the VOA, Volunteers of America, are going to be out there, and they're going to try to house at least 10, 11 veterans. With that being said, we're going to have the peer support going to have some surplus stuff that we're going to be also giving. We're going to have like mattresses and bed springs to give them veterans if they house at that time.
Right.
Yes.
Wow, that is awesome.
Yes.
So what are the kind of things y'all provide for the I know obviously like toiletries and that kind of thing. Are y'all going to be doing that this year? Or?
Yes, we'll be doing that. Also, like with backpacks, if we have them available. The mattresses and bed springs are items. Maybe some underwear and clothing, some type of clothing that we might have to provide for them once we get there.
Well, that's good.
Yes.
Well, I've been to a couple of them before, and it's a really good thing. I mean, the stand downs. Just seeing the people come in, and get the services that they need, if they qualify.
Right, and like I said, not only will the VA be there giving services, you have so many other different resources that's going to be out there that these veterans can get in contact with and be helped out in so many different ways.
Yes. Absolutely. Going to have people there for health, for mental health, and then, like you said, services to bring people into the, get them a home
eligibility
and
everything. Yes,
exactly.
And the Volunteers of America, which is hooks up with HUD VASH and try to home these homeless veterans.
That is beautiful. I mean,
sir.
Because we got to get them. I know we got to take care of our veterans.
That's right.
And stuff. Cause we are brothers and sisters.
Right.
And it's really, like I said, it's really emotional and heartwarming to see these folks come in and get them the help that they need and stuff, especially like the dental screening. They get their showers,
everything.
They can get their hair cut.
Everything.
Holy cow, man! So they get the full service operation out there to stand down. So September 7th at 8 a.m. at daybreak on Walnut Street. All right, this is when we're going to have the program, the stand down at. So if you know somebody, I know these churches and stuff. You can go out and try to feed the homeless and stuff like that.
Oh yeah.
Let them know about it again, because this is an excellent opportunity for our homeless veterans to get the help that they need.
It is, definitely is.
So yeah. So Anthony, I appreciate you being on the show. Thank you so much, and I appreciate what you do. You've got probably one of the most important jobs. All the peer support specialists. We've got about 4 or 5? Five peer support specialists. They're out there, going out there in the streets, trying to find our veterans and stuff and get them the help that they need. So if even if you're interested, in, just call the VA's the main number, 478-272-1210. And once you get that operator on the phone, just tell them you need to speak to a peer support specialist, and they'll hook you up with one of our ladies and gentlemen. If they're not there, they do have voicemail. So leave a voicemail with your contact information, and I think you guys get in contact to them within 24 hours.
Yeah, within 24 hours.
Within 24 hours. So you can't beat that kind of service. So we're trying to, like I said, to help our homeless veterans, men and women, out and get them the help that they need.
Yes, correct.
All right. So we'll be back with more Vinson Voice.
Hi, I'm Camille Cutnose, here to invite you to put our team at Community Bank to work for you. Teamwork is vital in sports, at work, at home, and community. That's why we've worked so hard to establish a winning team of customer service and lending professionals. When you call on Community Bank, we stand ready to help. There are other banks, but there's only one Community Bank. So come see us and let us put our team to work for you. Community Bank of Dublin-Lawrence County. Common sense banking never goes out of style.
Since 1987, Little House Self-Storage has been serving Dublin and Warner Robins with the best in customer service and the lowest prices anywhere. Any shape, any size, we have it, plus climate control. At Little House Self-Storage, safety and security are our top priority, with TV security, special lighting, wide drives for easy access, and 24-hour-a-day access to the storage facility. We invite all businesses to remember Little House Self-Storage for storing records, chip and cookie routes, or contractors. We can even store your car, motorhome, or airplane. Little House Self-Storage, Moody Road, Warner Robins, and Marion Street in Dublin.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to the Vinson Voice. I'm your host, Greg Swartz, and I got a very special friend with me right here, Dr. Sara Bosley. All right. So Dr. Bosley is our Health Behavior Program Coordinator.
Very nice.
Thank you. Thank you. It's a mouthful. I got to remember this stuff. The brain's not working like it used to, but
I think
we're
it's
going to
pretty
be
sharp,
okay.
Griff.
Well, thank you. All right. So, as the Health Behavior Program Coordinator, what do you do here for our veterans?
I work with my team members to do programs that promote wellness and health of the whole person. And that prevent disease. As well as helping manage disease that already exists. To try to limit its effects if possible. So my team includes Jennifer Stokes. She's our program manager. And Dorothy Gibson, who's the Veterans Health Education Coordinator. And Elizabeth or Beth Wilkins, the MOVE coordinator.
The MOVE program.
And we all work together. So I spend a fair amount of my time training staff about motivational interviewing and the new, along with the whole health team, about the new whole health model of care.
That's right.
But I'm allowed to spend 10 hours a week in direct clinical care. So I managed to do 3 groups that last 8 weeks. And folks come for 1 hour on Tuesday or Wednesday or Friday morning for 8 weeks. On Tuesday morning, there's a group called Exploring the 8 Domains of Whole Health. And we spend 4 to 8 weeks on each of 8 domains. And they include recharging and rest, power of the mind, power of the spirit, food and drink, being physically active, working with family and friends and community. And we try to go in depth on each of those 8 areas. And then at the end, veterans will be able to write a personal health plan about what's important to them regarding their health and what their goals are, and they can share that with their primary care health providers.
And that program is Exploring the 8 Domains of Whole Health Outpatient. That's going to start on September 18th to November 6th, and those are going to be on Tuesday mornings from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. Down on 15A. So what you need to do is you need to get with your primary care team or mental health team and have them send an email referral to Dr. Bosley, and I'll put her information, her email information up on the graphic right here for that. All right, or you can call her about the group at the main number 272-1210, and her extension is 3636.
That's right.
All right, this woman is a wonderful woman. She comes out there and she's always happy. I've been dealing with Dr. Bosley for 5.5 years now, and she's a wonderful person to work with, and she truly cares about the veterans and making sure that we get the help that we need. Because a lot of us struggle with PTSD, like myself, and I think I'm gonna take these classes because I'm struggling with that right now, and all. And she's got another group, the Happiness Group for Outpatient Veterans. That's going to start on September 19th, which is a Wednesday, and they'll meet every Wednesday morning for 8 weeks till November 7th from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. And it's the same thing. Ask your primary care or your mental health care professional to send an email referral to Dr. Bosley at the email below, or you can call it that number, extension 3636. So talk to me about the Happiness Group. What do we do there?
In the Happiness Group, we start off by choosing what topics we want from about 25 possible topics. And then my job is to research about those topics and bring materials to enhance discussion about those. So in this last segment, we talked about how to make peace with the past, what we can do, even if we can't change our situation too much, what we can do to help us be happier.
Okay.
And we talked about getting over past hurts. We talked about basic concepts about how the brain and the brain chemistry influences how happy we are, and how we can regulate that by behavior and sometimes by medicine. And we also talked about neuroplasticity, which is about the nerve tracts repairing themselves. Because when people have really difficult experiences, the nerve tracts start to go in different directions and make different connections, and then we get symptoms, including PTSD symptoms. So by doing activities that are meaningful and bring us happiness and soothe us, we can very slowly over time help those nerve tracts return to how they were before the bad experiences. Yes. And as always, veterans start to help each other, and and that's the most powerful healing.
Yeah, I think that's probably one thing that I've struggled with is actually talking about it, and I've told my story before, and it's just like a huge weight lifted off your shoulders, because we carry it around as veterans. We carry that PTSD around, and it's always on our shoulders and stuff. But when we talk to fellow veterans, and they may have a similar situation, or it may be something completely different, it's still good to talk about and stuff. And it helped me, and I really enjoyed it, talking about it and stuff. Because like I said, it just released a huge weight off my shoulders.
I hope you get to talk with veterans, because I'm thinking that just your manner will help them to be more comfortable talking about how they feel. And as you know, it's really hard, at least at first, for some veterans.
It is, and a lot of times it's that first step. That's one of the first steps, is to be able to open up. And I've opened up about my situation before, privately, but maybe in a group it might help out. I haven't tried that yet, and I love promoting the veterans, because I take pictures. I absolutely love it.
It's so what keeps obvious, Greg.
Yeah,
it makes me smile.
Yeah, it keeps me coming back. It really keeps me coming back. So when you see these flyers around the hospital, these do not have the correct dates. Take a look at them. These will be the flyers for both programs: the Happiness Group for outpatient veterans, and Exploring the 8 Domains of Whole Health Outpatient Group for veterans.
Do I have time to mention the third group?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Okay. On Friday mornings from 10 to 11, there's an 8-week mindfulness group. That has 2 parts. It's learning mindfulness meditation, which is simply choosing a focus and trying to focus on that, which is really difficult because you have monkey mind of distraction. And then the other part is a mindful pattern of thinking that folks can learn. And it just helps us to make good decisions and do good behaviors even in tough situations. There are good health benefits from mindfulness if it's done regularly and over a period of time, again with a neuroplasticity, but also seemingly creating an emotional buffer in changes in the brain chemistry that happen, so that we are less reactive to the frustration of day-to-day life. And blood pressure goes down, and and we prevent disease.
Know all about that. So all right. Well, Dr. Bosley, you're doing great things here for our veterans, and I really appreciate what you're doing for them. And I'm thinking you're probably gonna have another group member here, probably for all 3 classes and stuff, because I really need it right now.
You'd be most welcome, Greg, and thank you for inviting me to do this.
No problem. All right. So thank you for being on the show, Dr. Bosley. Keep doing your great things, and like I know you do. And folks, we'll be back with more Vinson Voice.
If you're in the market for affordable transportation, come on in to Dublin Auto Sales. Getting to work, school, or around town every day requires dependable transportation. And that's what you'll find at Dublin Auto Sales. Offering in-house financing too, so credit is never an issue. See Wayne Kemp or any of his friendly staff, Bill Topping, Alan Fields, TJ DeRochi, or Freddie Cook. Look for Dublin Auto Sales at 1705 Telfair Street and 406 North Jefferson, and also at 511 North Jefferson, where you'll find a great deal. Dublin Auto Sales, affordable transportation you can count on.
Hello, folks. Welcome back to the Vinson Voice. I'm your host, Greg Swartz. We'd like to finish the show talking about, some events coming up. First of all, we got our Making Stand Down on September 7th at daybreak on Walnut Street, and that's going to be from 8 a.m. to 2 p.m. So any of you church organizations out there, if you know any homeless veterans, try to get them to the stand down, or call our peer support specialists and see if you can maybe if you want to provide some kind of service or anything like that, give them a call, 272-1210, and just ask for a peer support specialist, and they may be able to help you out. All right. Also on September 21st, we got a POW MIA recognition ceremony, and that's going to be from 3 to 4 p.m. Here in our auditorium. So we'd like you to come on out. We want to bring all our veterans home, and it's pretty awesome. We still got. Recently we brought some of our veterans' remains home from the North Korean War, and that's great. But we still got several out there, and hopefully we'll be able to bring all our service members home. All right. Also on, October 13th from 9 to 2, it's going to be Saturday morning. We're going to have our fall carnival. All right, and bring your family out. We're going to have entertainment out there, games. And then also our health services are going to be out there to show what kind of services they provide. And we're going to have different organizations out there, not just the VA. So come on out, bring the family. And then finally, on November 11th at 11 a.m., which is going to be on a Sunday this year, is our Veterans Day program. So it's usually big. We recognize our veterans, and then it's going to be in an auditorium. So right after that, we're going to have a Protestant worship service in our chapel for those that want to, don't want to miss church on Sunday. So with that, thank y'all for being on I want to thank our guests for being on the show today. Also, I want to thank TV35 for giving us this half an hour every week so that we can talk about what's going on out here at the Carl Vinson VA Medical Center. All right. So with that, hey, y'all know what I'm going to say. We can still change the world. All it takes is one act of kindness today, one act of kindness a day. So with that, we'll see you next week on the Vinson Voice.